Welcome everyone. Great to have you all. Thank you so much for joining in. Namaskar. आप सभी का स्वागत है and I'm super excited to welcome you. Please keep your videos on for our this month Health Talks with Expert. And today's topic is very interesting and I know it is very close to all of your heart also. I know you all are very excited to know, learn more about because most of the time we talk about breath. So yeah, today we have got a very interesting deep diving topic that is how you can unlock your dosha code to improve your eat sleep patterns and heal yourself based on your body's natural rhythm. Yeah. So I am Yuktiraj Kishore. I'm a breath coach, and I welcome you all in our today's Health Talks with Experts. What is this platform is all about? So we have started this platform in June 2020. It's been already more than 5 years. Every month, we bring health experts, doctors, wellness coaches from various segments of life to come and share their knowledge and wisdom and help you to overcome your health challenges and live a very purposeful, healthy, happy life. And so far, more than around 80 plus experts have been on this platform and they have shared their knowledge and wisdom. And in this series, today we have a very eminent panelist, and I would like to bring her on screen here now. Talk about her. I have met her very recently. Not very recently, it's been already like 3, 4 months. I have met her and I was hugely impressed by her aura. That's the first thing that I must say that, attracts any person. And I also got, and then we had a very wonderful discussion over Ayurveda, the lifestyle, and I'm truly grateful to bring upon her here. She is none other than Doris De Silva. She's a menopausal health coach with 17 plus years of experience in Hatha Yoga and advanced Ashtanga Yoga with deep expertise in movement, breath, and body awareness. Um, just a sec. Yeah. She has done government recognized 1 year diploma in Ayurveda Panchkarma, grounded in detoxification, restoration, and lifestyle alignment, and 3 plus years of focused experience in women's health and perimenopause wellness. Creator of a structured, integrative wellness approach addressing hormonal balance, emotional well-being, strength, and vitality. Works with a multidisciplinary team, including an Ayurveda doctor and a nutritionist. Personally teaches yoga and resistance training to build sustainable physical and mental resilience. So, without any further delay, I would like to bring her here. Everyone, please welcome Doris De Silva. Welcome, Doris. Great to have you. Can you all quickly message? Yeah.
Thank you.
Welcome, Doris. Great to have you on our platform today. Thank you so much for taking time out. I know you are very busy and it's not easy for taking time out, but still we are truly grateful that you have taken time out for our today's Health Talks with Experts. And yeah, so yeah, Doris, we would like to start now, and I would like to know the first thing first. Uh, you are very healthy, firstly. Those who don't know, I don't want to reveal her age, but yeah, all it depends on her. If she wants to reveal, she can. But yeah, I found her very fit when I met her, and she is still very fit. That was the first thing that has, hugely attracted me, and the way she carries her, the way. So, what is the secret behind that? Maybe I should ask that first thing.
Thank you so much, Yukti. And thank you, everyone, for joining in today. Very good evening to each and every one of you. And I am so excited. I'm excited because I have all you people here excited about our ancient wisdom, the jewel that has been passed down to us over so many thousands of years. So if it's been existing for so many thousands of years, so there must be something magical about it. Yeah, it must be really working, but people are still practicing it. So that's what we are here to discuss about. Thank you, Yukti. Over to you if you want to say anything
Yeah.
else.
So yeah, I'm very very curious as per our today's topic also. What is this? What exactly is dosha, and why everyone has a different dosha, unique dosha code? Why is it important to know our unique dosha code?
Okay, we have Shanti, Asha, NC40, Rajashri, Komal, Rajiv, Sanjay, Shukdev, Kirti, and Yukti also, and me. So all of us are so different. We all have our own unique body types. Yeah, just a second. I'm just adjusting my screen. Okay. So we all have our own unique body types. And when you are asking me about dosha, let's first understand what Ayurveda is based on.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, and I want this to be more interactive. So if anyone can unmute and be answer questions which I ask and just participate, then it becomes more fun and lively. Yeah. So anyone, I'm going to take you all back to school or back to something where you all learned what are the five elements that we have in this universe. Anyone would like to share? You can unmute and share if you have the thing to
Fire,
unmute.
earth, air, water, and space.
Yes, fire,
Earth,
earth, air,
um, air,
water,
water, and
space. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Shanti. Yes. So the whole of Ayurveda is based on this, and Ayurveda says that these five elements, you can find them everywhere in this universe, and you can also find it in yourself. I'm not going to go too deep into the whole history of Ayurveda because of the time restrictions, but let me dive in directly. What Ayurveda says is that we all have certain energies. We all believe that there's energy around us, there's energy within us. And there are certain concentrated energies that govern our body and that run our body. And there are basically three energies, which is called Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. And these three energies are a combination of the five elements. Now let's look at Vata. Has anyone heard about Vata? And do you even know if which element it's made up of? Anyone would like to share? Oh, Shanti? Yeah. I thought you were going to unmute.
no, actually, I'm not really sure about it. That's why.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. A lot of people are saying air.
Yes. Nice, nice, nice. Good, good, Komal. Nice. So it is a combination of air and space. That
Space.
is your Vata dosha. The second one is Pitta. Pitta dosha, anyone? You can type in the chat. What's the combination? What are the elements that consist of Pitta dosha? Air and fire, close. Pitta dosha is made up of fire and water. Yeah. And then we have third Kapha dosha. You want to type Komal? What's Kapha dosha made up of, or anyone else? It is made up of, Kapha dosha is made up of earth and water.
What?
Okay. So Vata, yeah, Vata is a very light, when you say, air and space, there is a lot of space. Space is cold, it's airy, it's light, it's subtle, it's dry. Yeah. When it's a lot of windy, it can become quite drying on the skin. So those are all the characteristics of a Vata dosha. Let's look at Pitta. Pitta has fire and water. So Pitta is sharp, hot, anxious. Anxious why? When the steam comes out and steam touches your hand, have you noticed there's a little bit slightly some oiliness to it? Even on the plate of, when there's steam that's touched, you will feel, yeah, you just go back to that. You'll feel like that slight oiliness, but they don't call it oily. It's something unctuous. Okay. It's light. Fire is also light. So, and steam. So, air and fire, you get steam, right? So, it's light, it's sharp, it's hot, it's anxious. That is the characteristics of a Pitta dosha. Now, Kapha dosha. Kapha dosha is made up of water and earth element, which is when you combine it together, when you mix clay and water, it becomes heavy, but it becomes smooth, right? So, what are all the characteristics? It's strong, it's smooth, it's heavy, it's cold. When you touch clay, it's so cold. Okay, so these are all some of the characteristics of Kapha dosha. Okay. Now, what Ayurveda says is at the time of your birth, okay, when the egg and the sperm forms a embryo, that time, depending on the body type of your parents, the season that's happening when you were conceived, that affects you, and that's the body type you're going to grow up with. And that's called your prakriti. That's your body type at the time of birth. And all of us have all the three doshas in our body, but it fluctuates. Okay. So you need vata. So the vata energy. So I said energy, right? So the vata energy is responsible for movement in your body. Okay. The nervous system, the blood flow, breathing, just movement of the eyelids. Okay. That's the function of vata in your body. Now, when you take pitta, pitta is responsible for metabolism, digestion, and things like that. Okay, so you need that agni, the digestive fire, to digest your food, to transform the food into something else. So, transformation is also pitta. Now, when you look at kapha, what is the function of kapha in your body? It builds muscles, bones, strength, stability, lubrication, immunity, okay, because it's strong. So, all three is required for your body to function, all these three energies. But at the time of birth, your prakriti could be, somebody could be a pitta kapha combination, or someone can be only a kapha kind of a body. Okay. Now let me ask you some question. Have you seen very skinny people in your lives? Really thin people, bony joints? Anyone? You can type in the chat if you're shy to switch on your video, or you're shy to unmute and talk. Have you come across people who are really skinny? Thanks, Komal. Yes, yes, Shanti. Yeah, thank you. Yes, great. Now, have you all seen people who kind of look fit, sturdy, fit, well built, well muscular body? We've seen people like that, right? Now, we also see people a little round, little chubby, cute cheeks. They'll have nice cheeks, smooth skin, little chubby. We've seen people like that also around us, right? So, these are also different body types. So, very skinny, prominent joints, more of a vata body type. Okay. More airy, more space, all that is associated, more drying effect. Like if you say vata, you're thinking of autumn, dried leaves blowing in the air. So more drying of a body is called vata. Pitta is more stable and strong, hot, fiery, active. Okay. And kapha is more slow, grounding, heavy, little bit chubby. Okay. So these are the kind of body types we are talking about. So now when you grow up, you'll see some people who are a little chubby. So you'll say, oh, they are kapha, but they will also have a little bit of the pitta dosha in them as well. So you'll have a combination of kapha and pitta, vata and pitta, okay, or vata kapha, combinations like this. So that is the body type Ayurveda talks about. And why it says it's like everyone is so different that my pitta could be 20% and my kapha could be 80%. Now Shanti's pitta could be 50% and her kapha could be 40%. Just giving you an idea. So it keeps varying and we'll have to figure out how to balance all this in our body. So that, I hope that answered your question, Yukti. I had to go a little deep so that they understand the concept. You muted, Yukti.
Yeah, if I have to think of myself or anyone, those who are present in this call, how can they identify their doshas and why it is called dosha? I really want to know that. Dosh in Hindi means there is something not right or incorrect,
Faulty.
right? Faulty, yeah. So in Hindi it is that. So why it is not called three prakriti of our body? Why it is called dosha?
Okay. There is a reason behind it. Yes, dosha means faulty, no, not right.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
exactly. I'm just going to share something small with you all.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah, please.
Earlier this year, every year the whole family goes on a holiday. So this year
Mm-hmm.
we decided to go to Iceland. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now in Iceland, now I'm just giving everyone this, question. Now we were seeing a lot of places. There were a lot of, the seas and all were there. It's surrounded by sea and all this. But we read one particular, beach. It was called the Black Sand Beach. Okay. And it said one of the most dangerous beaches in the world. Black Sand Beach. You have sneaker
Mm-hmm.
waves. And we're like, that sounds dangerous. We need to go and we need to check it out. Okay. Now there is also beautiful, nice beaches, but none of us wanted to go there and see. Yeah, it's just a regular beach, but we wanted to go see that dangerous beach. It's called the Sneaker Waves. Apparently, at some suddenly the water will feel very calm. There's a lot of warning signs and all. Of course, we went and saw it. Warning signs there telling people not to venture more than a particular, because there's been a lot of deaths that's happened there because people don't listen. They want to take selfies. They say don't turn your back also to that particular beach, to the waves, because it'll look very sida sada, the waves, and then suddenly there'll be like a 15-foot wave that will just come and lash you and take you in. And the water is so cold that you will just die instantly. Okay. So we all went to see that only. Okay. Why I'm telling you this is when you said faulty, not okay, when things like that only people will stay alert. Oh, okay. So there's a reason why Ayurveda said let's call it doshas and let's not call it something very nice, because
Uh-huh.
when you say something is not okay, that's when we give more importance to it. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We gave more importance to a dangerous beach than a nice regular beach where we heard people will die, but we went there to see it. Okay, so the mind is like that. So they are so smart, they understood it that time itself. But he said, when I say call it a dosha in your body, you'll be like, oh my God, I'm a vata dosha, I'm a kapha dosha, then that means I need to give that importance to my body, to my mind, to make sure all
Okay.
my doshas are in balance. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so that's
Okay.
why it's called dosha.
Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, so how can we people can identify that what are our dosha? And is it usually one dosha or all three doshas are prominent? Could be possible, or two doshas are prominent, or one or more prominent, how it is, like composition wise,
So you
in
have
anybody's
various
body.
yeah. So the very either you are a kapha person or a vata person or a pitta person. That is very rare, very very rare.
Mm-hmm.
Usually it's a combination
Mm-hmm.
of two. And
Okay.
nowadays, with the lifestyle of everybody, with the clients that are coming, we figure out now they are a combination of all three
Oh,
tridoshas.
three
All three is
doshas.
going out of, yeah, especially when you hit menopause, all the three vata, the doshas are just going haywire. So we need to, balance it. When I'm just giving a simple example, like we're all, like
Mm-hmm.
most of us are women, and we do have to go through that phase of perimenopause, menopause. When you hit that
Mm-hmm.
stage, there's a lot of hot flashes that happen. It's a common symptom. That is your pitta going
Mm-hmm.
haywire. Vata, you
Mm-hmm.
start feeling a lot of dryness in your body. The vaginal dryness starts, constipation starts because there's so much dryness inside the body. Hair becomes very dry, you start losing hair. So that's a vata imbalance happening. And kapha, suddenly we start putting on weight, right? During menopause. That is the most concerns of women. So kapha also starts going out of balance. So it can be all three. So nowadays it's all three because of the lifestyle that we are leading. As human beings, we are the only creatures that go against the circadian rhythm, against the way the universe flows. And the way in finding out your doshas, there's a lot of questions that will be asked.
Okay.
How is your hair? How is your eye? A lot of physical descriptions. Then we will
Uh-huh.
go to the emotional and mental descriptions. Is your memory
Okay.
good? You memorize and then forget after some time, or you memorize and you can remember it. So all these are characteristics of certain particular doshas. So we have to go through a
Okay.
questionnaire of it, and I will ask them. And you have to ask them
Yeah.
at the time they were young, in their teenage, how they were. That's your prakriti. So more or less, that is the
Okay.
prakriti, the prime. Then
Okay.
now I will ask, okay, now forget about when you were young, now how you are. That's your Vrikriti, where everything is going out of balance.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shall we do
So a
this?
lot of questions are asked and then points are given. And then the
Uh-huh.
major first, like say a lot of points are given and say Shanti has Pitta at 60 points and
Uh-huh.
Vata at 40 points and Kapha at 20 points. So she'll be a Vata Pitta body type.
First two. Okay. More
Yes, first two.
first two.
More
Okay.
higher.
Good.
Yeah. The lowest one, the third one, we don't consider. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Can we do it now? Can we do it now?
Now, no, it will take a very long process.
Uh-huh.
It's quite long because, yeah, you need to do it well. What I can do is,
Uh-huh.
Yukti, I can share a one-on-one call with me for 20 minutes. Each person I'll need to spend at least 15 to 20 minutes. And I will
Mm-hmm.
give them an Excel sheet and then they can do it. But
Okay.
if you have time, because I need to explain, it's a big, long question. Then maybe in that
Mm-hmm.
one-on-one call, I can explain it to them and make them do it there. Yeah.
Okay. Here we cannot take some 5, 10, 20 questions kind of. Like, will it take
Yeah,
lot of time?
okay. Yeah, sure, we can.
Huh? Okay, yeah, because
Yeah,
then
we
we
can.
will get
So
little
what I,
idea.
yeah, I understand. So what I'll do is, can I just share an Excel
Yeah, yeah,
sheet with
yeah.
some few,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'll just give you the access. Yeah, you can
yeah.
share. You can share now.
Okay, just a second. Let me first open it up. Or do you want me to share the link in the chat so that everyone can do it on their own?
Yeah, yeah, that is also
Yeah,
good enough. Yeah, yeah.
sure. Okay.
Are you all excited, everyone? How many of you would like to know that what kind of a body are you having? Is it a pitta, kapha, or vata? And please keep your videos on. No more sleeping on the bed. Stand, sit with your spine erect, everyone. No more sleeping, no more laziness, no more keeping videos off. हो गया अभी.
Sanjay, thanks, Sanjay. Rajshri, nice to see you.
Everyone, keep your videos on. Komal, Rajiv ji, no more
Hey,
alas.
Komal. Okay, so hey Sanjay, nice. What is your Sanjay? Type in the chat. So I've just
Okay, we can.
pinned
Yeah,
the link. You can open the link up and then I will also
yeah,
share the link and you can just, hi Rajiv.
sure.
Vata primarily. Yeah, as we turn older also, the Vata starts increasing. We start drying out and we are ready to leave this earth.
Komal, can you hear us properly? Everyone can hear us? We are
Sure,
audible?
Komal.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So everyone,
Okay.
please click on the link I've shared in the chat. Oops, sorry. Oh. And you'll get a dosha assessment chart like this. You will see one like this, where it says
Uh-huh.
at the bottom, Prakruti. Okay. Let me know when everyone's ready with their chart. So you can take a pen or pencil and you can just write it if you're not too familiar with just using the Excel sheet directly. Now I'll show you how this works.
Yeah, yeah.
Now there are two questions here. Now, Prakriti is the time of birth, how you were. Would
Okay.
you want to do that? Like, I'll have to make them remember. I think I'll do Vrikriti right now because trying to make them remember only takes time because that's where I take a
Okay.
lot of time. So let's do Vrikriti
Okay.
right now, how you are.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
right now,
Okay.
how you are. All right. Okay, so let's
Sure.
go with the first one. We'll just choose 5 questions in this, 5 questions in the next one. Okay, how would you describe your body frame? Okay. Now, if you feel you're lean and slender with prominent joints, just type 1 here. Okay. If you feel you're moderately muscular and athletic, then you can type 1 here. If you feel, yeah, I am slender and I am muscular, it's okay. Type here, one here also. Okay. And if you feel I'm well built, sturdy with a tendency to gain weight, click on one there. Okay. Then you can go to the next one. What's the shape of your, let's skip the shape of this face. Let's go to the third question. How is your skin texture? Is it dry, rough, uneven, prone to dark spots? Then you click one. If you feel you're sensitive, prone to like skin rashes, irritation, type 1 in that. And if you feel your skin is super smooth, oily and cool, type 1 in that. Okay. So answer question number 1. Question number 3. Question number 4. What's your hair texture? Yukti, you're also doing it?
Yeah, I was just wondering when you are typing my no, 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 I was just
No, no,
trying to.
you have to
Okay,
make
you
a
continue.
copy. You have to
Acha,
please make
acha.
a
Okay,
copy
okay.
of it. Yeah, yeah.
हाँ
Please
हाँ
make a
हाँ
copy.
okay.
Click on file, make a copy, and then do it, please,
हाँ
everyone.
ठीक है
Sorry.
हाँ.
Yeah.
No, I was just wondering. Okay.
Everyone, please click on file here, make a copy,
Hmm.
and then do it. If you
Hmm.
feel you just
Safe.
have a notebook, you can just read the questions and write V equal 1, or P equal 1, or K equal 1. Okay. Let's do question number 1, question number 3, question number 4. Maybe I'll just quickly highlight it.
Hmm.
Yeah. So you know which ones to do. Then how are your lips? Tongue. Some of you don't know how your tongue looks. Go to the mirror and see your tongue. Body temperature, usually is it cold or hot? Joints. Eyes. Important. If you can do all quickly, then do it. Okay. How would you describe your body frame? How is your skin texture? What is your hair texture? How are your lips? How is your tongue?
What do you mean by lean, slender with prominent joint?
Are you a skinny body? And do
Okay.
you feel like your bones stick out a lot, like your wrist? You can see the roundness on that. See, can you see this? The bone
Okay.
sticking out? Yeah.
हाँ
So if
हाँ.
you're very bony, you're very skinny, low, less muscle in your body, or if you feel
Okay.
you're more muscular, more athletic built, click on that. So you have from 1 to 8, I'm just sharing, and all the yellow questions, the ones marked in yellow is the one you answer. After you finish the tongue, you can do the body temperature, joints, features of your eyes, veins, all those questions.
Yeah, what if our hair was thick earlier and now it is thin? How do I describe that?
So that's why. So earlier, I would have see. That's why I said it will take time to check doshas, because first I will see your prakriti, then I will see the vrikriti. Right now, we are just trying to see what is the
Leave it.
imbalance currently. Yeah.
Okay,
So
okay.
currently,
So
how you are? Yeah.
so we have to
Currently,
do
how you are?
Vikriti wala sheet. That's what you're saying. Am I right?
Yes, 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 yes. Vrikriti.
Okay, okay, okay.
It's the same question. I mean, it'll total up to the same thing. So
Total.
it's okay. If
Okay.
you're doing it in the other thing, it's okay. What is your current state right now? Maybe when you were a kid, your veins were more prominent. You were able to see your veins more prominently when you were a child, when you're a teenager. But now you can't see it because you've become a little chubby. So, which means you were a vata when you were young. Now your imbalance of kapha is happening. Then what is your typical energy level?
Smaller, big nose.
How is your appetite? How is your digestion? Number it all 111. Okay. Then I want you to go move on to climate preference. What kind of climate do you like? Do you like it cold? Do you like it warm? Yeah. Climate preference. Then very important, how's your bowel movements? Are you constipated or you're easy to go to the toilet?
Everyone is doing? Quick
Yes.
check. Okay. Or maybe you can just say one line and we will just rate it out. That way it will be faster. We don't need to wait, I guess, Doris. Maybe some 10
No, the
points you
thing is they'll
can.
need to read. If no, they'll need to read all the thing and I have to read everything. Then what is your typical energy level? Then I have to say high energy, prone to thing. Then they will
Hmm.
mark that. Then yeah. So it's better they just read it. And everyone's finished with the physical aspect. Just give me a thumbs up those whose videos are on. Those who are done, you can just raise your digital hand if you've done the physical aspect, the few questions, not everything. And the mental faculties, if you can quickly just run through them and answer everything. Done, Shanti? Okay.
If anyone has done, they can share their score. Is that so, Doris?
Yeah,
Or you
of course.
wanna
Please do share. You can
explain?
unmute. You can unmute and say it, or you can put it in the chat. Okay, Sanjay, you can now total up. Under Vata, how many points you got? Under Pitta, how many points? And under Kapha, how many points? You can just write V points, P and the points, K and the points. V is 12, 9 is P, and 6 is. So you're a Vata Pitta. Okay, thank you. Nice.
Okay, now that suppose we know that this is Vata, Pitta, Prakriti is this.
Hmm?
Now, how it
Hmm.
is gonna impact our lifestyle? What are the things that we need to take care of with respect to our Prakriti, Vikriti
Yeah.
or Prakriti or doshas? Yeah.
Yeah, doshas, Vikruti. Yeah. So now, for example, Sanjay's vata is high. Okay. So vata means something that's drying out and, just disintegrating. Okay. So that is also vata. So like the autumn leaves, how when the leaves become so dry, you can just easily break it, right? So becoming brittle, weak, if the vata starts increasing, that is the sign that's happening in your body. So you need to stop this. Now, there will be
What
certain different, yeah,
what to stop? I didn't get this.
we need to slow down the vata because now if vata starts getting higher, the imbalance of vata is more and more because of what you are doing, mainly the
Mm-hmm.
food you're eating, the lifestyle
Okay.
you're leading. Okay, then the
Okay.
vata starts increasing. Like, for
Mm-hmm.
example, someone just suddenly has a disc bulge. Okay, now if
Okay.
you ask an ortho doctor why did they get the disc bulge, he will not be able to explain why. He'll say,
Mm-hmm.
no, sometimes it happens. But disc bulge is something putting pressure you're either you're sitting and there's so much pressure or there's so much of air. We all have air in our bodies, right? Gas, we burp. Yeah, that's a sign of the air in your body. We are breathing
Mm-hmm.
inside into the lungs and everything. So what
Mm-hmm.
happens is a lot of force. This air can be really forceful. Sometimes the way we belch, it comes out so loud, right? All of us have experienced that. And even when you sneeze, it's quite intense. So that's the amount of force that's happening inside your body. We are not aware of it. So when there is extra vata also, it can put pressure on your spine and it could start sliding your spine, the vertebrae one over the other. So a lot of slip disc. That's the reason why they say slip disc can also happen because of the increase of the dryness, increase of the air element inside your body.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah, and a lot of hair fall. Most my husband is also sorry Sanjay, but my husband also is bald. He's also balding, and his typical joint pains have started now. Okay, he's in his 50s because there's so much dryness happening. So I keep telling him to have a lot of oil baths. So a lot of oil massages, oil baths is making him feel much better. More lubrication we need to reduce the dryness that's happening in the body.
Okay.
Yeah.
Abhyanga, you mean to say?
Yes, Abhyanga. Yes.
Morning
But not
Abhyangas.
you
Okay.
can do it at home, yeah. Because when you keep pouring water on yourself, it keeps drying your body. Soap dries your body. So he uses
Mm-hmm.
just oil to, he'll pour water and then he'll rub his whole body with a shower oil so that it's his whole skin is more supple and soft. And extra oiling of all the joints is happening.
Okay, so now how can we balance these doshas? And yeah, that's the
Hmm.
question.
Let
How can
me,
we
yeah.
balance?
So quickly, I want
So
to,
maybe
yeah.
one
So
by
quickly,
one dosha you can take. Huh.
I'll do that. I'll do that. So what I'll do is now, Yukti, I'll just quickly share and I'll go to the part
Mm-hmm.
where what happens when the dosha is in balance and when it's not in balance. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. I'll just share my screen once again, everyone. Okay. So this, remember I said very slender, thin person. Okay. So when the person so this kind of person, their dominant dosha is vata dosha. Understanding? Pitta and kapha is not so dominant in the body. Okay, but when your vata is in balance, your digestion is good, your skin and hairs feel great. You are these are all very creative side of you comes out. Your thought is great, your focus is good, your immune system is good, emotional stability is there, sense of inner peace and contentment. All this you will is happening when the vata is in balance. Now, what happens when the vata is not in balance? Try to identify if these things are happening to you: joint pain, stiffness, dry skin, dry hair loss, constipation, either regularly or every now and then, digestive problems. Suddenly, one day you're hungry, one day you're not hungry, gas, bloating, okay? Anxiety issues, you're always permanently hypertensed, do this, do that. Your nervousness also comes into place, and restlessness when you're trying to sleep. Weight loss is there, weakness, you have weak joints, your body feels weak, menstrual irregularities happen, reproductive disorders happen in certain women, and osteoporosis starts setting in early. Okay, so the bone is also becoming weak, so the bone also starts drying out. Cardiovascular problems also happen because a lot of dryness is more predominant in the body, and your breath is slow. If you see, very slow breath. Okay, very shallow breathing, I would say, in vata kind of prakriti or vikruti. Now
Okay,
coming
so
to,
how to,
yes,
yeah,
how
how
to
to balance?
balance.
Hmm.
Correct. Yeah. So to now what happens is, because it's air and wind and everything, though you're constantly, your feet will be cold, your hands will be cold. These kind of people can't handle cold weather. They hate going to any places that are cold. All right. So you should not eat salads. Salads is more gassy. Salads is heavy to digest. Okay, so you have these kind of vata vikruti people should have more warm cooked foods, whole foods, have abhyangas regularly. You should have a very consistent routine so that that nervousness, that restlessness, that anxiety and all is not happening. Very clear cut routines has to be there. Not like every day what do I do types. Okay, and a lot of very calming, grounding yoga flows, yoga holds should be done. And reduce, obviously everyone has to reduce screen time before they go to sleep. Okay, and try to sleep early. Okay, so mainly with foods and your lifestyle. See, Ayurveda is all about prevention better than cure. Prevent yourself. This is what you need to do to not get disease. Okay, now let's look a little bit about the breath. Okay, their breath will be fast, scattered and irregular. Okay, people with anxiety, overthinking, restlessness, Yukti, you know how the breath is. Yeah, so
Yeah.
breath, yeah, short and inconsistent. And what kind of breathing we recommend is very slow, deep breathing, samavriti pranayam. Okay, to make them feel more calm, more grounded, because there's a lot of anxiety and restlessness happening. Okay, now let's look at pitta. Like I said, pitta, these are the qualities of pitta: sharp, hot, light, fluid. And have you noticed certain people, they have a very bad odor? They sweat. All of us sweat, okay? But there are some people, when they sweat, the smell is really strong. Have you all noticed that? That's because the pitta, the heat in the body is very high. Okay? Now, these people, they are very sturdy, very well built and muscular. Their digestion is very strong. Their metabolism is great. They have good skin, good hair, very sharp eyesight. You'll see people with sharp eyes. They are all very pitta characteristic people. Very intellectual, mental clarity is there. Their emotions are very balanced and they're calm minded. They have good
So is
leadership
it
quality.
that just by looking at the person we can identify that what is their body type, like Vata, Pitta, Kapha, just by
Yes,
seeing their
predominantly.
face predominantly?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. So if you see someone with really sharp, small eyes, they are somewhere pitta dominant. Someone with big, large, round, eyes, that will be but a little dull, but large, big eyes, they're more kapha kind of person. Broad forehead is kapha. Big, chubby nose is kapha. Thick tongue is kapha. Thick lips is kapha. Anything thick, big, heavy, yeah,
That is Pitta.
that's kapha.
That's
Pitta
Kapha.
is more
Okay.
muscular. Yeah. Some people will have a red. You say, did you color your hair? They'll say, no, my hair has that slight brownish tint to it. Have you heard of that? Sometimes some of us have that. That is Pitta characteristic. That fire element is there in them. Their skin will be little bit reddish,
And
slightly
tell me one
reddish. Their
thing,
hair.
and I'm having this one question that people having sleeping disorders or anxiousness, anxiety,
Yeah.
do they all have, in, of course, whether they are Vata, Pitta, Kapha, they all may be having the sleeping issues. Am I right?
Yes.
Or is there any one dosha in which
Two.
it is more prominent?
More prominent in a Vata and Pitta person.
In Vata and Pitta person, more
The
prominent is
sleep is more
anxiousness
disturbed.
and sleep. Sleep is more disturbed.
Yes. Yes,
In
sleep is
Vata
more
and
disturbed.
Pitta.
Yes.
Okay, so you are, how about if a kapha person, the Prakriti is kapha, dosh is kapha,
Mhm.
and they have disturbed sleep or insomnia, then what?
That means her pitta is out of balance. I said, no, all three doshas are there in our body. And at any
Mm-hmm.
given point of time, we need to constantly be conscious and balance it.
So remedies will be different as per Ayurveda for
Yes,
all three
yes,
doshas, you mean to say?
yes, remedies
Mean
are,
to
yes,
I what
remedies
I
are,
want to yeah, what I want to say, same disease, for example, same disease or same issue, health issues, that
Mhm,
three people having a vata
mhm.
body or pitta body or kapha body, the remedies will be different for all three. Is that so?
Yes. It will be.
Okay.
Now, say for example, pitta
Yeah.
body, the body is very overheated. Now we
Hmm.
recommend more cooling foods to calm that down, person's body down. Okay, we've heard in our own thing. It is summer, it's very hot. Don't eat this food. It's very heaty. It will aggravate. We've heard our grandmothers, our mothers saying that, right?
Okay. Now let's
In
example,
winter,
if sleep issues are there, then what would be the
yes.
remedy for vata body, pitta body, and kapha body, let's say?
Yeah. So sleep issues also. So see what happens, what Ayurveda says is your ahara, your food is your medicine.
Huh.
Eat your food like a medicine. Don't eat food like a luxury.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if a Vata person is feeling very anxious and not able to sleep, the doctor will first check how is their digestion. Too much
Hmm.
bloating, too much gas, the whole digestive system. See, it all gets connected to your digestive system, Ayurveda says.
Okay.
If your digestive
Okay.
system is healthy, you will not get any disease, you will be proper.
Hmm.
Okay. Now, lot of bloating, lot of gassiness is the digestive issue that can trigger a lot of anxiety. Okay. Remember your serotonin, the feel good hormone, 90% of it is produced in your gut, not in your brain. Okay. So
Okay.
you can't feel good if your gut is all going haywire, right?
Hmm. Can you,
So what they say, stop.
Doris, as long
Yes.
we are, huh, yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what they say is now you're bloating. Now person is having bloating issues, this, that, and it's affecting them. Anxiety, restlessness. Like you said, sleep. The doctor first
Hmm.
thing she will fix the gut, give some medicine so that the bloating everything is reduced. We will clean the gut. Panchakarma. That is panchakarma is the different techniques of gut cleansing in Ayurveda. The moment they do that itself, they will start feeling better. And we will say no eating any food that will increase the vata in your body. Fried foods, deep fried foods, a lot of leafy green vegetables. We think it's very healthy, healthy, healthy. But if your vata is high, because
Hmm.
each food has a particular guna, a particular quality.
Hmm.
Each leafy vegetables are very bitter. Okay, it comes under the bitter foods or the bitter taste, and bitter taste dries your body out more. So we give it for more for the kapha person, a heavier person who has lot of cold, cough, and all. We'll say eat a lot of green leafy vegetables because that will dry the body, dry the mucus, everything. Okay, so vata person, we will tell don't eat fried foods, don't eat raw salads, okay, raw vegetables, and also for some time they will say don't eat even raw fruits, okay, and don't and avoid very bitter astringent kind of foods, like don't eat too much pomegranates, don't eat a lot of chocolate, coffee. All this is astringent is something when you take when you eat a pomegranate, after that it leaves like a drying feeling in the mouth. Yeah, even those jamuns also, when you eat, don't you experience a dryness in the mouth? Yeah, Shanti. Yeah. So that is astringent. So they say, tell the Vata people, don't eat all those things because it's going to dry your body out more. Then we'll give the opposite kind of food: warm, grounding food, cooked food, more sweet food. Sweet food is more heavy, which is like more rice, wheat, millets, okay? All that kind of
Good
sweet. No,
that
I'm
you
not saying
mentioned
hot cakes
what
and
is
laddus.
sweet food.
Yeah, not laddus and all those things. Okay,
I was like,
beetroot, cooked beetroot, cooked carrot, Okay, those are more
Okay.
heavy grounding foods for a vata. Once they start eating that, once they cleanse their gut, and be mindful not to eat foods that is going to dry them out and increase the vata, then it will
Mm-hmm.
settle down. Now,
Okay.
pitta person doesn't have bloating and all those things and indigestion.
Mm-hmm.
Pitta person is suffering with acidity, then it's triggering insomnia.
Uh-huh.
When you eat a huge
Okay.
meal, sometimes we feel difficult to go and sleep in the night, right? We feel that heartburn. We are then walking around in the night like, Arey, why did I eat that biryani? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
it's
Mm-hmm.
heavy. I should not have had it. Okay, the same thing. Pitta, there's a lot of acidity, a lot of acidic buildup happening, and so it triggers a lot of other aspects because the
Okay.
gut is not okay. Then what we tell pitta person, we tell the pitta person eat more cooling foods, cucumbers, chia seed water, chia seed pudding to cool that heaty acidity that's building up in the gut. Then they feel
Okay.
much nicer. Avoid heaty
Okay.
foods. Avoid eating honey. There's a honey is very healthy, yeah, but not for you. Honey is heaty,
Okay.
has a scraping effect on the body. Good for a chubby person, not for you, because it's already you're burning up inside. Yeah, there's acidity going on. So first they fix the gut for acidity. Whatever medication has to be given, some cooling medications will be given. There are a lot of herbs and roots. Then that is fixed, and then only they will say now avoid all these foods. Vidurahara, foods that you shouldn't be eating for your body type. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What are they? For pitta
So
body, what
see,
are they?
pitta body, you don't eat pungent foods, not red chilies, green chilies. They tell you to avoid all
Mm-hmm.
that. Peppers, ginger. Okay,
No
cook
garam
the ginger
masala?
and but not all that is heaty.
Okay.
If your acidity is too much, then they tell you to completely avoid pungent foods, completely avoid bitter foods because bitter is very drying also. Fire is drying. So don't aggravate.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, have some astringent. Astringent is a bit cooling, so they say have astringent foods, have sweet foods, again, sweet grounding foods like your pumpkins, sweet pumpkins, carrots, and everything. Okay,
Yogurt?
so yogurt is heaty,
Curd?
buttermilk.
Curd.
Skimmed buttermilk
Okay.
is much more cooling, yogurt is heaty.
Okay.
No
Okay.
yogurt. Yeah, yogurt is actually heating. People think it's cooling. It's when you eat it, it's like that
So kapha
because
people can take.
kapha people can take. They can take curds. Yeah.
Okay.
So
So we
cooling buttermilk.
we discussed vata body, we discussed pitta body, and how about the kapha body? Can you also talk
Yeah,
about that?
sure. Yeah. So let's I'll just quickly. Okay. So see, it says add cooling foods like cucumber, coriander, coconut, mint. Avoid spicy, fermented, and fried foods for your pitta. Acidity and too much heat is going on. Okay. Also, some cooling pranayama also will help. Now,
Hmm.
this is your kapha body. Kapha body is a little bit chubby. They are energetic. Their digestion is good. Metabolism is good. They sleep very well. Healthy immune system, smooth skin, great hair. Okay, so all this is when kapha is in balance. But what happens when kapha goes out of balance? A lot of respiratory problems they have. A lot of mucus buildup. Why? Because they eat a lot of more sweet foods. That's why that aggravates. The Ayurveda says the more sweet you eat, the more cold and mucus you're prone to. Okay. Then they start having digestion and bloating and constipation and nausea as well. Sometimes obesity increases, diabetes can slowly start creeping in. They have joint pain because of their excess weight. They tend to get more depressed, this body type. Okay. Now, what is the kind of food that they can eat? Light, warm, spicy food is good for kapha body. Cut your sugar, cut dairy, cold foods. You have to avoid cold foods, dairy, and sugar. Okay. Early morning brisk movement. Their movement has to be very brisk. That. And then a lot of invigorating exercises they require. And they tell not to do abhyanga for kapha body. Do more
Okay.
drying. You have the dried herbal powders. Yeah, they'll give dry massage in the Ayurveda clinics for chubby people to reduce weight. Dry massage is given, not oil massage.
Dry massage
And
means what?
they use certain powders.
Okay.
Certain powders are used. Herbal
No
powders are
oil,
used to
basically.
massage. No oil, no
Okay.
oil. Because it increases
Okay.
the unctuousness in their oiliness in their body. Yeah. Already there's so much fat in the body, right? So we don't want to add more to it. Wherever it's
Uh-huh.
dry, we add the oil and the fats. Vata body, have
Uh-huh.
a spoon of ghee. Sometimes it's so dry, the whole alimentary canal is so dry, the doctor will tell, have first thing empty stomach, 1 to 2 tablespoons of warm ghee, let it go down, and you're lubricating the whole system. Then constipation also will stop.
So is there any like meal time also important for any body type?
No, for each body type, meal time is not there. For everybody, there is a very common thing, and that's called the Kala dosha, which I'll just quickly take you through that. Oops, what did I do? Okay, sorry. Can you still see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so Kala dosha, Ayurveda came up with this not like, just randomly trying to give some timings for certain things, but they
Mm-hmm.
noticed one powerful truth. Okay, when they looked at the whole timing of the sun's energy, the moon's energy, and things like that, uh, this they realized that the same energies of the universe affects the human body.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and they say when your hunger peaks, okay, and when your mind is sharp or when it's dull, and every time I want you all to now observe what happens in this time. Okay, this is the dosha clock, the dosha in a day. Even in a day we have doshas, Yukti, and everyone
Okay.
else here. Yeah,
Okay.
not only in the body but even in the seasons we have doshas. In the time of the day also we have doshas. Now let's look at early morning. Now this is 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. This is the kapha time. The kapha time, if you notice anyone here, when you're used to waking up at 6, but suddenly on a weekend you wake up at 8, how do you feel the whole day? You will feel sluggish. When you wake up late, you start feeling sluggish. That's why Ayurveda says wake up before 6 o'clock or at 6 o'clock so you don't feel heavy. Kapha is heavy, lethargy, depressed. Okay. And the sun's energy, is the sun's energy really sharp around this time? No, it's still pleasant, it's still nice, it's soft. So Ayurveda says don't, your sun's energy is matching to your gut energy or your Agni, the digestive
Mm-hmm.
fire in body. Go with the sun's energy and the digestive fire, both are the same. Okay, so here a lot of people say eat heavy breakfast. Ayurveda says no, eat a light breakfast. You're not even hungry. Only if you're hungry you eat, but have a light breakfast because your digestion is still slow, still heavy during this time. Can't sit and eat aloo parathas and masala dosas and all these things. Have a light, nice cooked warm porridge. You can probably have steamed idli with a sambar, something light. Okay, boiled veggies, a boiled egg, one boiled egg, not like 5 6. Okay, then we move on to 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Ayurveda says that this is the strongest sun's energy is during this time, and eat your biggest meal in this time for it to digest well and absorb into your body. And this is the time, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. is the time where you move your body and do some exercise so you get out of this heaviness and lethargy. Good time to exercise physically. I told you what to eat at this time. This time what you do during this time is to move your body, do some exercise. Now 10 to 2 p.m. is where you eat your biggest meal. Now what do? Have your meetings at this time, do your work, decision making, everything is very sharp and very good at this time. Okay, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. is vata time. This is when after your meal, this is again the space and air energy, very good for creativity. This is the time when the you've eaten your meal but you feel slightly you want to eat a snack or something like that. Have a fruit by 4 o'clock, not after 4. One fruit, you can have something at this time. Avoid tea and coffee because it's going to affect your sleep. Okay, and this is the time to be creative for your business, whatever work you're doing, any creative work that has to happen, you can do it here. And evening is a good time to again move your body. Okay, setting yourself up for the night.
Okay, so
See,
6 to 9 is again, 6 to 10 is
this I'm just,
again evening, right?
yeah, this now we are coming into evening. Evening 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. is kapha time.
Okay,
Again,
so whether
digestion
it is
is,
morning 6 to 10 or evening 6 to 10, it is kapha time only. Am I right?
yes, correct,
Okay. Okay, so 6 to
correct.
10 is kapha time, whether morning or evening. 10 a.m. p.m. to 2 a.m. p.m. it is pitta, and 2 a.m.
Yes,
p.m. to 6 a.m. p.m. it is vata body.
vata.
Okay,
Yes, yes, exactly. So
vata
again
time,
here,
sorry.
this vata time. So again, 6 p.m. to 10 a.m., the body starts slowing down. We start feeling tired, right? If we are slow, we are not hyper energetic. So it's time to wind down, lower all the lights in your rooms, in your house, and all. And then 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. is the time you need to get into bed and sleep by 10 p.m. Because this is when your body starts repairing, resetting, releasing all the toxins in your body. And if you do not sleep, constantly you're awake, every day it impacts your body, every day your cortisol rises. And when the cortisol rises, it's giving signal to your body that you're in a fight or flight mode, and it says hold on to the fat, release more glucose. Then slowly as we age, diabetes hit, everything hit. So everything is to do with your circadian rhythm, everything is to do with your lifestyle, what you eat, when you eat, how you eat. All three. It's not only about what you eat, how you eat, when you eat. Okay. So now 6 o'clock, have your dinner. Ayurveda says by 6, max by 7. Because we need these 3 hours for it to digest and go to sleep. You don't want to eat at 10 o'clock and sit and keep digesting the food at 1. Then when will the repair and detox happen? Then everything is still stuck in your body. Okay. Then 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. is the Vata time. Very light. When you wake up early morning, how you feel that crispness, that lightness, that subtle. It's a very beautiful, subtle energy, right? That when we wake up early, we just love that feeling in the morning. So that's what Vata time is all about. And here your mind is very calm, very stable, and it tells you to meditate, to do some exercise also during this time. But mainly pranayama and meditation is really good around this time. Okay. So these are the, because your mind is quite alert at this time, so that's why they say meditation, pranayama is good. Night repair and detox is happening in the night. Here heaviness and sleep.
Okay, great. That's amazing information. Thank you, Doris. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you, thank you.
I
It's
invite
difficult to
few
crack.
questions. Yeah, it's very vast topic, vast subject,
Yes,
and very interesting also. No doubt about it. There could be a lot
absolutely.
of
See, once,
questions.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
once you
Yeah,
learn the
go
basics, once
foundation.
you learn the basics, no, then you yourself will know, haha, I'm okay. Now I think I need to eat cooling foods. I think I shouldn't be eating this food. I think I should now start sleeping. Something is happening. You yourself will start. Like what your grandmother told you what to do, when to do. Same thing you will start. You're more knowledgeable. You won't run to a
Hmm.
doctor. Like sometimes when your body gets too heated up, like an example of one of my clients, she's so happy that she understood the basics. She says earlier she's a high pitta body. Sometimes when they pee, when the urination happens, a burning sensation is there. Immediately gynecologists give one some syrup, right? You mix it in the water, that
Mm-hmm.
it's all chemical. Then she's drinking. Now she says, I know when it's happening, I just switch. I make sure mindfully I'm eating cooling foods. I have my chia seed water bottle. She says, Doris, within a day, it's all sorted. That's
Hmm.
the power of this knowledge.
Hmm. Amazing. We are our own doctors.
Yes.
Amazing, amazing. Very good. I see hand raise of Shantiji. Shantiji, you can unmute and ask your question. If anyone has any question, you can also please ask. Yeah.
Well, I finished the questionnaire and I wanted to just share my Vata as 8 and Pitta as 21 and Kapha as 11.
Okay. So your kapha pitta body.
Kapha Pitta, yeah,
Vata is the lowest. Yeah, kapha
correct.
pitta. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So you'll have to work
It-
on your, so the kapha is high, pitta is high. So you need to kind of change your lifestyle, especially the food. Food is the main thing Ayurveda says. What you eat is what you become, and your lifestyle. These two things, if you keep in check, you will lead a very, very healthy lifestyle. Because the crux of Ayurveda is also on three main things: your ahara, nidra, and brahmacharya. Now, when they say brahmacharya, it's not about, becoming a monk and not getting married and leading a life of celibacy. It says first, you need to see what you're eating. Second is your nidra. Sleep is very important. And third, brahmacharya is how you use your energy.
Yeah.
Okay, your movement. That, whether you're just sitting and not doing anything, or whether you're moving your body in the right way. Meditation, pranayama, yoga, and other things, work, everything. Keep a balance on that. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you,
Welcome.
Shanta ji. Yes, Rajiv ji, I'd like to bring you here. And yeah, you can ask your question and mute yourself.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Rajiv.
Ma'am, the questionnaire which you put across, when I went through it, I realized that I am more of a kapha person.
Mm-hmm.
But
And what is the second one?
kapha is predominantly kapha, and the second one is say pitta. Pitta.
Okay.
The
Okay.
the
Kapha.
problem which
Hmm.
kapha people are supposed to be good sleepers. Like they don't have insomnia or anxiety,
Hmm.
whereas I am having severe anxiety and sleeplessness, and
Hmm.
because of Yukti ma'am's breath fullness and other things, I am getting a lot of relief also. But now I just, because I have got a chance to interact. Now, what should I do? Like, because my kapha body given by God was not prone to all this. But
Hmm.
of because I am over a period of time, because of my lifestyle and other challenges in life, I got into this trouble. Can you please
Hmm.
help?
How is your digestion, Rajiv ji? Do you feel hungry?
Digestion is okay, ma'am. Take food, but I've got acidity problem. But I don't
So
have
that's why.
bloating.
So I know. So your pitta is high. That's why that's why it's showing you. Acidity you have. So the pitta is related to acidity.
Okay.
Okay. So acidity, yeah. So when there's acidity and when the pitta is out of imbalance, also the restless sleep is happening. Okay.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
my question is, do you feel hungry?
Ma'am, definitely I take tea three. I take breakfast. I take lunch, and I feel hungry also. And there are
That's why I
pangs
want to
of
know.
there are pangs of
You
hunger
have
also
pangs
in
of
the midnight.
what time you go to sleep. If you're up after 10 o'clock, you will feel hungry, but that is not a sign for you to put food in your belly. That's a sign your body is telling you, please go to sleep, Rajiv. I need to clear and all your body and repair it.
Doris, ma'am, I go to sleep by 10, 11, but I keep on tumbling around.
Okay, and what you do before you go to sleep?
I do breathing exercises, relaxation exercises, and all. And I try to
Okay,
finish
before that, like, hmm,
I finish my dinner by 8:30.
what do you usually have for dinner?
I have two chapatis with one greeny vegetable, say ghia or tori or aloo and all.
Okay, so you have vegetable and roti. Do you have curd in the night?
No, no, curd I don't take in the night, but during the lunch I do take,
Okay. Do you
not
have any
regularly.
pickle or anything, achar along with your dinner?
At times, not regularly, not regularly.
Okay. All right. And
But
is
I'm
your sabji, so is your sabji is a little spicy?
not very spicy, ma'am. My wife takes care that we don't take that much spicy food, and not
Okay.
oily
Do you
also.
eat any Okay. Do you eat any raw salads along with your roti and
Yeah,
sabji? Like
salad. Salad. I take a bowl of salad during lunch.
no,
These
dinner. Dinner, do you also
dinner,
have
no,
some
no,
salad
not
along?
on dinner, not on dinner. Lunch I
Okay.
take cucumber, tomato, and beetroot and all.
Okay. Okay. So you have your roti. And how old are you, Rajiv ji?
I am 60, 60.
Okay, 60. See, as we turn older also, the metabolism slows down. So if you were a 20-year-old and if you had eaten your dinner at 8:30, you would have digested it fast. Okay, so no issues. But now at 60, the metabolism is slow. Ideally, I would recommend you eat your dinner by 6:30.
Okay,
Okay, so
okay,
yes, because sometimes when your food is still not digesting in your system, you can't sleep. Sometimes, even if you notice, if you're a person, like it happens to me, if I'm a person who eats early, I eat before 7 o'clock. By 6:40, 6:45, I'm done with my dinner, light dinner. I don't take any carbs along in my dinner or non-veg. It's only vegetables. And if I eat late by 7:38, my sleep goes for a toss. I'm tossing and turning, I can't sleep. So I recommend you eat your dinner early. Okay.
okay, okay,
And lunch you eat when you're hungry. Dinner also, if you're hungry for dinner, eat. If you're not hungry, just have some
okay.
soup or something. Okay.
That's okay.
Don't
That's
eat when you're not hungry.
true.
Sometimes we'll
Okay,
think,
okay.
oh, now 8:30, I need to eat my dinner, but I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
hungry, but
yeah. True, true,
okay.
true, true.
Yeah, so don't do that. And I recommend you just have some ghee with your food. Don't fry like even little sabji also. You can just add some ghee on top your roti. Add
Okay.
some ghee. Ghee is more cooling
Desi
and
ghee
more.
types.
Yes, desi ghee. Yeah, just have some
Okay.
ghee. And don't. There are certain vegetables also that are heaty, so try and avoid those heaty vegetables. So and eat more cooling vegetables.
Like heaty vegetables means.
Carrot is heaty, so avoid
Okay,
carrots.
okay.
No,
Yeah.
no gajar ka halwa.
See,
No,
if you
sugar
see
and
the carrots,
I,
the red carrots come during winter, na? It's heaty, that's why.
no, I'll not
Mustard
take.
leaves,
I'll not take. I'll
uh,
not take.
mustard leaves, no, don't have the mustard leaves. That's also
Okay.
heaty. Yeah, drumstick leaves
Sarson
is
ka saag
heaty.
means sarson ka saag.
Yes, yes. And certain millets also are heaty. I don't know if you have some millet roti and all. You'll have to identify which millet is cooling for the body and have that. Okay, and have chia seed water. In the night, soak chia seeds. Good. And add it in your water and just keep drinking that water. It really cools
Okay,
your body down. And don't have
okay,
tomato. Tomato is heaty. Onion is heaty. Have just a
okay,
cucumber salad. Have just
okay,
cucumber salad.
okay.
Small cucumber juice also you can have a lot of buttermilk. It's more cooling for you. Will reduce your acidity.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And
Thank you so
rotis
much.
are also heaty. Huh? Try to eat some rice.
Okay, okay, okay. Thanks. Thanks for the info.
Welcome.
Thank you, Rajiv ji.
Ma'am,
Thank
thank you
you.
for giving me opportunity.
Anytime, all the time. Thank you so much. Anyone else has any question before we proceed further to the next section? Is there anyone has any question? If not, I would like to share that this. I know that. Give me a one word. What have been your biggest learning, everyone? What could you learn from this wonderful session? See, Doris has taken out time for to spend with us, and I want you all to please go to this YouTube link. This session has been live, so please go to this link and share that what have been your biggest takeaway and learning from today's session. Do let us know, and so that we can also feel motivated, inspired that yeah, whatever what we are taking time out and we are sharing a lot of things with you. So you are actually using it. So learnings plus what is the one action you are gonna take from today? That's the most important thing. Yeah. And Doris, do you have anything, any message or anything that they must also follow? Uh, yeah, in their life from now onwards, at least.
I think the request I'm from my side is please take care of your sleep. Prioritize
Hmm.
Nidra in your life. Avoid screen times before you go to sleep. And
Mm-hmm.
I see all this is coming from personal experiences uh, because I'm very health conscious. I am a health coach, so I have to, live up to my own credibility here. But, your phone can be so destructive, and I started getting addicted to scrolling before I go to sleep, Instagram. Suddenly I'll be like, my phone is there at the side of my bed. I take my book to read, but my mind is like, oh, what if did somebody like my story today? Has anyone commented on my story? Or I'll say, anyone's WhatsApp me any messages from my client or from something, and constantly my phone was reaching. And then what happens? I'll tell myself, I'm not going to look into Instagram posts. I say that, but I just start till 11:30, and then every year I do my medical health test, and I went, this was last year, I went there, and you don't realize, okay, the impact it's having. Every year, all my, reports are all fine, everything is under control. When I went, they just took BP and then the heartbeat. And then the lady turned and said, you're taking medication. I said, for what? She said, BP. I got a heart attack. I said, what are you saying? So my BP was high. I'm like, my God, I mean, I can't, what am I doing? Then I did a lot of research and I realized, okay, because I'm not sleeping, it's not because I'm eating salt and nothing. I'm doing my exercise, I'm eating healthy. Why am I getting BP? I shouldn't get BP. I'm okay. Now I'll reveal my age. I'm 51 years old. I'm going to be 52 in April. I'm like, no, at 51 also, I should, thank you, Shanti. I shouldn't be getting this. Why? You think, we are all wired. I'm 40, I'll have BP. Now, another few years, I'll be diabetic. We just accept that. No, you don't have to. And then I realized it was my sleep. I researched a lot on an alarm clock where I don't have that, that alarm clocks when I was a kid, king, 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 to get up for exams. So I'm allergic to that sound. So I bought something where it will play some pleasant music when I'm going to sleep, pleasant music when I'm waking up. I invested around 4,000 rupees in that alarm clock. Now my phone is out and my alarm clock will always be inside. I don't take my phone inside my bedroom. And now my BP is under control. See, just that one
Simple
small
things.
thing. It took me few months. Yes, few months. I'm doing my pranayama. I get up in the morning. I do my meditation, my pranayama. I do my yoga practice. I do weight training. I'm very conscious about what I eat. But still my BP went up because I didn't take care of my sleep. So please, I request everyone, please sleep for at least 7 hours, good sleep, quality sleep. For that, you need to stop looking at your phones, because looking at a TV is very different from constantly that dopamine hit, dopamine, and then you're just going to sleep like that. You don't get deep sleep, and then slowly, something, one thing or the other will start leading. So, my humble request is please look at your sleep. Thanks, Yukti.
Big eye opener revelation, I would say. I hope everyone has got so much of not just knowledge, but the real wisdom in today's session. And yes, anyone who wish to connect to Doris, you can all use this link and let us know what have been your biggest learning. Take this. Okay, I have to change the link. Wait, I have to change the link. I'll just give the link. You can use this form to fill, and we will share with you again. I'm again. Yeah, this is the correct link. Yeah, this link you can use to connect to Doris and get her one-on-one. Thank you, Ushaji. Thank you so much. Thank you, Doris. Thank you so much. It was great having you. Immensely gratitude to you for taking out your time. And we wish you a very healthy, healing breaths, a lot of healing breaths, and keep impacting a lot of people around this world. People need people like you, fittest version of being the health coach. Yeah, you are. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much, Doris.
Thank you. And thank you, Yukti, for doing this for your community. It takes a lot of effort, I know, for you to keep contacting everyone, finding their time, following. I know how much for 2 months you were following up with me because you wanted to
Yeah.
bring something to everybody here. And that hats off to you.
Absolutely. Thank
Thank
you.
you for
Thank
that.
you. Finally, I got you after 2 months. Third
I'm
month it
so
is.
sorry.
No, no, no. I know it's just the life, and but still, you have been so gracious, and I look forward to have more and more sessions of yours for more and more people.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Thank you. And I'd love to
thank
take,
you.
just the food shadrasas, which is also an important aspect. We'll do
Ha,
it some other.
yes, 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 for sure. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, so everyone take a deep breath in and breathe out. Inhale fully and exhale fully. How are you all feeling now? Inhale and exhale. Inhale through your nose and exhale. Just listen to your body and see how would you like to breathe in this present moment through your mouth, through your nose, exhalation. How your body would like to release. Just become aware. Is it a big hard breath that you wish, or just a normal, regular, deeper exhale, or the normal inhale, exhale, samavrati breath? Every person can have different breaths, and I just want you to be aware of this moment. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Inhale fully and exhale. And before we wind up this session, I just want you to bring awareness in this moment, and maybe you can just do a quick recall what all things you have learned. Give yourself time to reflect. Deep inhale and deep exhale. Gradually become aware of this moment. Inhale deeply and exhale fully. You can gradually rub your palms, take it to your eyes. And you can gradually open your eyes with a gentle smile. Take a deep breath in and stretch your arm. And as you breathe out, bring your palms to the heart center, shoulders roll back, and just say, I'm grateful to my breath. I'm grateful to my healthy body, mind, and soul. I'm grateful to this whole universe. Thank you all. Thank you so much. Stay blessed. Breathe, breathe wellness and abundance. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. It's great to have you here. And just keep following the practices. And today we have an addition of introducing our panelist, Doris. Thank you, Doris, once again. It was a pleasure learning so many things from you, and I hope I would also apply in my journey. I have to sit and do the sheets also properly, and then maybe I'll get back to you. And yeah,
Sure.
everyone, you all have this wonderful opportunity to book a call with Doris. I will also share in the group so that you can connect to connect. You can fill the form and connect to Doris. Yeah. Thank you, Shanti ji, Rajiv ji, everyone. Thank you so much. And this is
Thank you,
Yuktiraj
everyone.
Kishore signing off with Doris De Silva. Thank you. Stay blessed. And yeah, we will have everyone just make a note by 6 p.m. We will be having our YouTube live class. So please do join.